Oh. Mamma mia! Mamma mia!
Nope. Nope.
from Retro Gaming Asylum. Welcome to Game Masters.
All right. Episode 21, Brandy, we are here.
Yes. Partying it up. 21. Here we go.
Don't you wish you could be 21 again? I mean, after all, you just turned 43 about a week or so ago.
I am 21.
You're 43. We already
I'm
determined all
closer
that.
to 21 than you, though. I remember
What?
those days a little more than you did.
Wait a second. There's only 3 years difference between you and I. I'm 46. You're 43. So I don't know how are you mathing?
No.
You doing that
You're
Common Core
dyslexic.
stuff?
The numbers are backwards.
No.
keep getting them confused.
Everybody's been wishing you a happy 43rd birthday. There's
No, just you.
I don't know, chat room. I think she's playing games.
Who thinks I'm in my 40s? Let me know in the comments.
I saw that
Do you
gray
think
hair.
I'm really that old?
Women don't age
Exactly.
past 21. That's
I
what you
agree.
want us to
Thank
think.
you. I appreciate that. Thank you. See, the people are on my side. Okay.
Flattery will get you nowhere in this.
Didn't you learn
show.
you're never supposed to ask a woman her age? You're just supposed to think that,
We're having a good
much
time
younger.
here. It's definitely Wednesday. Much needed. There's a lot that's been going on. We've all been having some fun. Christmas is right around the corner. I've literally been busy, Brandy. I've been setting up Christmas decorations like I told you. You guys all thought I was kidding. Did you see the picture on Instagram of my wife with setting up her Blossom Hill?
Insane. No, we would totally be doing the same exact thing currently, but we're having a Friendsgiving, so you can't really have friends over for Thanksgiving with Christmas. Are you not supposed to do that? Ah.
Yeah. I think that it's okay to have Christmas stuff up while it's Thanksgiving. Some people don't like it, but here's the thing. When I was a kid, I always said, when I had my own house, my family, my Christmases were always busy. My parents were divorced. My grandparents were divorced. So I literally, when I had a girlfriend at the time, my girlfriend's parents were divorced. So I literally went to 7 or 8 different places on Christmas. And I said, when I'm older and I have kids, my kids are going to wake up in my own house on Christmas morning, out of their beds, under their Christmas tree, and we're going to enjoy it. And if grandparents and parents want to come over, they can come over. If not, well, so be it. They'll see them either the day before Christmas or the day after. But that's the tradition we wanted to keep, and that's the tradition that we sent, and my kids love it. So we get started early, and it's fun with the little one. It really is. She's it feels like Christmas because she's just like, oh, the lights, So yeah, we've actually been really busy doing that, having a lot of fun doing that. And you've got Friendsgiving this weekend.
Next weekend.
Next week. Oh, so you got some time.
It doesn't feel like it. I'm trying to completely transform the entire house. Okay, they can't know there is clutter. Okay, they have to.
Don't show them the toy room then.
No. I'm going to show them everything, even the bathtub. Okay.
Oh boy.
They're going to see it all. That's kind of how it goes. But no, I want everything to look great. So.
That's
obviously, cool. Other than the toy room and then the game room, all that stuff's going to be turned on. All the games are going to be up. The lights, the kiosks, the arcades, literally everything is going to be up and running on, because it's always good to turn on all that stuff. It's no fun when you just collect and hoard things that you don't play. So
so you admit you're a hoorder.
No. That's what I'm saying. I'm not a hoarder because
I don't know if I agree
people
with
come over
that.
for the holidays.
Okay.
You gotta listen, okay?
Gotcha.
So they come over for the holidays, and then we play games together, and then technically it all works out, right? Isn't that how that works?
Sure, we'll go with that. We'll say that.
Okay,
that's okay. Well, if that's what you're saying, then I'll go along with it. For this week. Why don't you give a shout out to everybody that's in the chat room that you can see, and we'll kind of see if I can pull up some chats.
Yeah, all my friends are in the chat over here who are totally standing up for me. We're gonna have some words off air later, but we have we have Chase over here. He said,
He's been here. Wait a second. He's been here for 2 hours. Give me a break.
I know. He said test was passed. Oh man, he's funny.
Wait, where does he? Is he not in the chat room?
Oh, he might not be anymore.
Oh, okay.
I take
Okay,
that
that was earlier. I didn't see a chat from him pop up.
We have. Is that T Eli S?
Oh, look at this. Look at Mundane Designs. Look at this. He's getting his jab in there. You see this guy? Wow.
That's why he's my buddy. You know?
Wow, Mundane, I started liking you, man. Come on. How you going to do me dirty like that? Come on.
Well, I mean, he's just speaking facts. You are a little older. Probably was your battery in the hearing aid.
Oh,
you know,
boy, here we go. It might have been actually. You know,
we have X-Men, X-Men in the chat. We have you. You keep popping up in the chat. We have Wizard Game. That 8343.
Hey, you're in the chat there. You're in the chat.
Isaac again. They really did change up all these.
You're in the chat. Derpy 501st. No, I like that name. He's part of the 501st.
Colt. We have Colt. We have Grailbound Gaming. Hey, what's up? I guess that's supposed to be like retro AF, but it's RXTRO. So like a cool.
Okay.
We used to do that back in the day. I think it's like a my generation type thing, so they must be a little bit younger. Like me over here. We would always put like an X with our names and stuff. Our screen names. Was that too old of a thing for you? Did you know about screen names back in the day?
Screen names? Oh yeah, we used screen names before you even knew what a screen name was.
Whatever. You use the beeper. You probably just got a little beep.
Dude, listen here, okay?
You were using Morse code outside the window, tapping on the...
Linda, listen here, okay? we used screen names back when it was ICQ. How many people in the chat room remember ICQ? She don't even know what ICQ is. Her extent of knowledge when it comes to screen names is AOL Instant Messenger. But where are my ICQ people at? Where are you at in the chat room? There it is.
Insane Clown Posse. That's what I know.
No, that's not. No. The real folks right here. ICQ. Here we go. Let's go. All you ICQ people, let's go.
Oh, man.
I met my wife through ICQ. See, here we go. See, she's Googling over here trying to figure out what ICQ is. We know what screen names are. My peeps here, they all know what ICQ is.
Whatever.
That's screen names for you. If we really want to go back, we could go back to even further than that.
The Stone Age.
We could go back to IRC. Where are my IRC people at? Okay. IRC was huge back in the late 90s, early 2000s. Let's go back. Where's my IRC people at?
I wasn't even born yet. No, I'm kidding.
See, right there. The IRC was Bulletin Board Service, BBS. Let's go. Mundane Designs. My dad used to have that with Prodigy. We used to be on Bulletin Board. That was a lot of fun. It's like, wow, we can talk to people in another state. This is awesome.
I just remember calling people after 9.
Yeah.
I do remember payphones. We did have payphones.
Oh, you had payphones. Okay, so you're not that young. I have a payphone here in my arcade. I had to call my
grandmom to pick me up from the mall in middle school, and that mall still had a payphone. And I'd be like, "You can come get me from laser tag."
Retro or RX. I'm just gonna say it. RXtro AF. I was the king of IRC back in the day. Yep. IRC is what we used on like Ustream, Justin TV when we first started streaming. Backing to win. That's a long time, Gramps.
Yeah.
Hey, listen here, Meat Grips. You just calm yourself down over there, okay?
Oh man, now we got people fighting.
All right. Well, it's wait, I see Santa's helper's coming here. She's tripping and falling here. Wait a second. Let me go to my shoulder cam here. You guys are calling me Gramps in here. They deserve. We got Santa's help is delivering. Look at this. You guys can see this, right?
Oh wow.
We got Santa's elf. See, we're in full blown Christmas mode here. Okay.
Yeah, you guys are.
We ain't playing. Music? Okay, so I've got the most important job. Let's see this. Let's see if we can do this for you guys. Oh, look at this. I'm going to make you guys jealous. Here we go.
Dang, how do I get one of those?
Yeah, look at right there.
I'll take some milk and cookies over
Let's
here.
go. And look at, they've got the Grinch on it. Do you see that? It's got the Grinch on it.
Oh, those are good. Those are probably the sugar cookies.
Pretty sweet, huh? So don't mind me if I start getting a sugar coma over here. You know what I'm doing. And Brandy, she could sit there and talk about all her things that she wants, but
whatever.
Grinch cookies and sugar cookies. That's it. There it is. My wife's in the chat room. She's setting the record straight. Here we go. IRC is Discord without voice chat for you babies in here. There you go. Wait,
yeah,
here.
I was just called a baby.
That's
and you
right.
were called Grandpa. I'll take baby over Grandpa.
Okay.
Grandpa's getting excited about cookies over there. Y'all.
I am. That's how you know, man. I got the most important job at Christmas time. That's enjoy. I'm the taste tester. That's just what I do. Okay. My daughter made them. So now that she's older, she's 17. I'm not scared to eat them. When she was younger, and she's probably listening. I think she was 2 or 3. She had one of those easy bake ovens. You collect toys, so I'm sure you have one somewhere in that room. Or somewhere.
I did have one back in the day. Yeah.
Okay, so she made one, and she put in a little too much salt in the cookies.
Oh.
And it tasted like a salt wafer. Like I don't know what else to say. But it was pretty bad. And she's like, "Here, Dad, I made these for." Well, you're not going to turn them down, right? So once you bite into it, and they are big honkers, man. They were like, so you bite into them, and it's like mouthful of salt. It's like being at the ocean. So then you say, "Oh, this would be good with milk," and then so she gives you the milk, and then you quick throw it in your mouth and start guzzling the milk, because they were. She was little. She didn't know any better. And now she's over here. She's like shaking her head at me, going,
like telling all my stories and secrets.
I know, that's the problem. But nowadays we don't have to worry about that because she's 17 and she makes good stuff, so we don't have to. We don't have to worry. Now I have to do it all over again because it's Sophia. Sophia will be going through all that.
Oh, I hope she puts all the salt.
Oh, I'm sure you would. We're gonna have stories, so
I can't wait.
All right. Well, we're glad everybody made it here in the chat room. We got some really cool news for you guys here if you haven't heard, and it's not Nintendo news. Brandy, let's get into it, eh?
Hi, this is William Jackson from Millennium Flashbacks. You're watching the Game Masters on YouTube.
All right. So, I don't know if you've been paying attention to what Sony's been doing, but Sony, actually did something really cool today. Now, I know you're not a big fan of the Portal, but some of you guys out there, if you haven't been playing the beta with your Portal, at 9 o'clock Eastern Time, 6 o'clock Pacific Time, there is going to be an update that's going to be pushed to your Portal for free. That as long as you have the highest, the Premium Plus, I guess that's the highest tier of Sony's PlayStation Online stuff. You'll be able to play. Before with the beta, we were playing like 60 games. Now you can play over 2,000 games with the PlayStation Plus Premium. Fortnite, other games, Call of Duty, anything that has Stream Next. If you guys have noticed on PlayStation Online, the game started saying Stream underneath it. This is a game changer, Brandy, even for like the Rogue Ally and some of these other ones, because now you can just play it over Wi-Fi right on your device without needing your PlayStation 5. So if you don't have a PlayStation 5 and you want to play PlayStation 5 games, you could go out, subscribe to this, pay $200 for a handheld, and now you have cloud streaming access. So I was going to show you guys this, but go ahead. What are your thoughts on this?
I mean, that's big news for something like that. I didn't realize it was going to be like that.
Yeah, they did some, like I said, I'm a big fan of this. It starts at 9 p.m. tonight Eastern. I'm going to kind of do this so you guys can see, because I already have it on as beta. And before, like, if you're not familiar with the Portal, normally what you had to do is you had to link it, for certain games, you had to link it to your PlayStation to be able to play some of these games. So like any game that you have. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up here. You guys can see in the beta here as we connect to the cloud. There's only going to be like 60 games here that you can play, and they're also changing the UI of it. So I'm just going to kind of show you some of these games. A lot of you guys would probably be like, I wouldn't play them. But now, Brandy, some of the new modern games, you're going to be able to play these that are just coming out because they're putting Stream next to it. Like if you look at your PS5 and everything like that, I really love the Portal. I really do. It's like one of my. This was what I've been wanting since day one. I think everybody in the chat room. Do you guys agree that this should have been launched day one?
Yeah, I would think so.
So I mean, even though this is like 60 games, there's still a lot of games in here. I mean, like you got like your Ratchet and Clanks, and you've got this is what's currently on there.
Wow.
Did you ever play that shark game where you go through like The Last of Us is on here, but you ever go through like the Man-Eater Shark game where you gotta like? There's like goofy games like that are on here.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, like this is pretty cool. So being able to play it in the cloud, as long as the servers hold up, say there's the end of the road for that. This is going to be interesting. So tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, even while the show is on. So if you guys are doing it while the show is on, let us know what your thoughts are of it as we get going, because I myself am curious. I'm going to be doing this update right after the show is over, Brandy.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, people are saying in the chat too that they believe that it should have been day one.
Yeah, that 100% should have been done. I think this is going to be a game changer, because I think the PlayStation Plus Online, mine renews here in December. I want to say, people in the chat, correct me if I'm wrong, I think it's like $150 a year for the premium. Now that makes it worth it, Brandy, especially if you have a Portal. That 100% makes it worth it. I think, word game controller. We're going to get into that. You have to be connected to the internet, because to my knowledge, there's no internal storage on the PlayStation Portal. But I mean, with everybody having a hotspot on their phone, they said you only need 5 megabits up and down to be able to play any of the games, which for the non-technical people that are sitting right next to me, 5 megabits per second is not a lot.
Whatever you say, I'll take your word on that.
Although Brandy might need 5 megabits a second the way sometimes her camera goes. I'm just saying,
There's always a storm. Literally every Wednesday, it's storm.
She's not lying. She's not lying, because we just had like 40-mile-an-hour gusts come through because of cold front. I was hoping we'd lose power. Some places lost.
Not. It's like every single time I hear like rain outside of this window that's like right behind the computer, and I go, oh no, it's always on Wednesday.
Well, what I'm hoping for, guys, and maybe we could, Tim Keller in the chat room, he goes, I thought it was higher. No, this is what they said today. This is what you can go on Sony's website. They said 5 megabits up and down. But what I'm hoping for, my son could not run the beta because he's under 18 on his Portal. So his Portal literally has been sitting, collecting dust. Now I'm thinking I will buy him the Premium Plus for his Portal so that he can play these games, because I know he'll play them on his Portal, assuming it's released for everybody. So we're going to check it when it goes. So if you have kids, especially this Christmas and holiday season coming up, make sure you stay tuned, because I'll let you guys know on social media, because my son has one, if it works on his machine. But the beta will not work. It's got a redesigned UI as well. Let's see under the enhanced gameplay experience. Let's pull this up, because this is kind of important stuff. They're also adding the 3D audio. So if you have one of the new PlayStation earbuds or the Brandy, the over-the-ear, they have a second version of the headset, which I have. You can get 3D audio with it. Really cool.
Nice.
Network status screen. I'm hoping here they show 5 megabits up or down, because I remember reading it earlier today. In-game store. So anything that you purchase digitally, apparently you can play it as well. Or if you have, sorry for that blinking. If you have, games that you bought, Brandy, and you have the digital version, you'll be able to play them on your portal, which is now that's kind of enticing to buy a digital version, right? Are you there?
I'm just like, yeah.
Oh, okay. I
looking
thought
at
maybe
it.
you dropped. You were like first. I'm like, wow.
Now I'm like waiting. I'm like, I need to know more.
She wants to
maybe
know.
this could be like a selling point.
I'm looking here.
Because I
Oh.
don't have one yet.
Here it says requires a PlayStation Plus premium membership and only available to adult accounts. How dumb can you be, Sony? You can't do that. PlayStation Plus is an ongoing subscription with reoccurring subscription fee, which is charged automatically at the current PS Store price. At the frequency you choose, whether you're going to do monthly, quarterly, blah, 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 blah. Digital PS5 games available to stream from your library will vary over time, region, and country. Availability of games will vary over time, region, and country. PS Plus is subject to recurring subscription fees, blah, 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 blah. Mm-hmm. We know all about that.
Yeah.
Okay, here it is right here. PlayStation Portal remote players requires broadband internet Wi-Fi of at least 5 megabits. Here we can zoom in on here. At least 5 megabits for use per second. For a better play experience, a high-speed connection of at least 15 megabits is recommended. But that's most people. If you have less than 15, you're living in the dinosaur age, to be quite honest.
I mean, that could be me. Who knows?
But I don't think you could stream even stuff on Netflix with anything less than 5, right? But again, I'm going to still let you guys know if we can do that with my son's account, because even though they say it's adult, I can't really change his. I can't change his age on the Sony stuff. But I'll let you guys know to see if it works. But they recommend minimum of 5 megabits, but at least 15 megabits, probably if you're going to do like 4K or the high-end 1080, 60 frames or 100. I think it could do 60 frames. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm curious to see how it all goes. I mean, that might be like a selling point. I know people are talking in the chat about the price and stuff, about that like premium, that they have, but definitely curious about it. I'll have to keep an eye out. Maybe if I could find something and get a good deal or a bundle package or something. I don't know. I still don't have a Switch 2 yet. I'm a little bit behind over here, guys.
But you know what, Brandy? If my experience is good, since I do have the portal and I can kind of report this back to you, as much as I am a fanboy of all things Switch and Nintendo, I do like Nintendo. I'm not going to lie. This might be a better buy as long as everything is streaming really good with it.
Yeah.
For $200, $199, you could even get the 40th anniversary edition, or you could get an all black edition. Now I have the traditional PlayStation colors of the 5, but for $200,
yeah, it's not bad.
And then $150 for the year. Now some people pay monthly. It is more expensive if you pay monthly. So, I mean, it's up to you. It's all on everybody's budget, And if you wait until they're talking about Black Friday deal, a lot of times on Black Friday they'll also do a deal for PlayStation Online where they'll take like $20 off. So that's why mine renews at Christmas time, because I got one of the deals online. I think I ended up paying like $120 for the year for the highest tier. So, because us old people, we need our coupons.
Oh yeah, you probably still cut coupons every week when you go in the penny saver or something.
Don't tell Marcus and my secret, okay? Destination Switch and I don't tell on our secrets about cutting coupons, okay? Don't do that. Nobody needs to know about that.
He's trying to fight with you in the chat.
Who's trying to fight with me? Nobody's fighting with me.
He said he's lying. He hates the Switch. Is that true?
He knows my response to that, and I'm not going to say it online. No, but if your internet if your internet is right, Yeah, I can't talk tonight. Jeez, my goodness. If your internet is right, it is great games look incredible. He's not. I played some of them even in beta. They were really good. Too late. Yeah, he Brandy threw it out there. It's all good. She just like throws it out there. Neoness in the chat. I'm contemplating getting rid of my Switch too. No, don't get rid of it. You're gonna kick yourself.
Oh man, already?
You're gonna kick yourself when Zelda comes out and all that other stuff. Don't get rid of it. Don't get rid of it.
None of the games even came out yet.
Listen. Don't talk about my double coupon days. Come on now.
You know, I am pretty impressed by some of them people with those coupons. Sometimes they get money back. You ever see those extreme couponers?
I had to laugh. My wife just texted me. She's like, "Hey, I got to run out really quick." And Brandy and I both know that's like, it's like Wednesday night, and she's like, "I got to run out."
Hey, you better take all that.
I told her I was like, "You better be careful." She has to go get a coffee machine because it crapped out. Because we all know we can't survive in this house without a coffee pot.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty bad. So we got rid of our Keurig years ago because of, I don't know if anybody's seen videos on it. If you have a Keurig, you better watch a video on YouTube and all the dirt that's stored up inside there that you
have to like really clean it.
Even then, you can't get rid of it.
Yeah, they say you are supposed to like clean all that stuff.
Throw it away.
Everything nowadays, everything. You're not supposed to use plastic. You're not supposed to use certain cutting boards. You can't use plastic because of microplastics. You can't use this because you can't clean it. And then do you use glass? I can't keep up with it all. It's a lot.
Yeah, Destination Switch. He's going down to Florida. He's going down to Really Rad Weekend. He's gonna have to get us footage. Like he was supposed. No, I think it's in December. He was supposed to get us footage from Arkansas too, but he never did that.
Yeah, where's he been?
You know, it's just how it goes.
Uh-huh.
They forget about the little people. When they get bigger, they forget about the little people. Oh, it is this weekend.
This weekend.
Okay.
I thought it wasn't. Yeah.
One of them's in December. Yeah.
Don't forget, because we do have some other footage too.
We got some footage, and I think we have some footage for next week too, because somebody was able to get it in. So Really Rad Weekend. If you guys are going, I think Oz is going. If you get footage and you want to send it in to us as well, that would be awesome. I know he created a drive for us, so it looks like he's going to be sending us weekly content, which I'm excited about.
Wow.
If you've got some footage there and you want to show us, throw it up there. We'll show it next week, and obviously give you credit for it. So before we get into tonight's main topic, you want to get into what we're playing? Should we show that right now?
Yeah, I guess we should. You know,
since you're derailing the show.
Since we never play. I know I spaced out one time. One time I zone out. I think it's like hearing you talk sometimes. I just like zone out.
You just tune me out. That's what my wife always tells me too.
It's called selective hearing.
Yeah, you see what women do? They just tune me out.
All of us females, we all do that. Men do it at times too, but
oh my goodness,
we all have our own selective hearing. Let me tell you.
Selective hearing. He goes, not tooting my own horn, but he's tooting his own horn. My own horn, but someone's a guest and has a panel at 2:30 on Saturday.
Who's that?
Oh, is Retro Rick going?
Yeah, it has to be Rick.
Or wait, John Riggs.
Or is it Phoenix Resale? And
Phoenix Resale, Caleb. Yep. or wait. Is it somebody selling their Switch collection for? Ah, well, we won't go down that road. It's all good.
we won't
go down that road. We won't go down that road. No, Rick has a panel, but Destination Switch has one. Cool. So if you guys are going to be there, make sure you guys give our boy a support with Destination Switch, Marcus. We all have a good time all the time. Make sure you guys check that out. Maybe next year we'll get to go. But this is what we're playing, so check it out.
Hey, this is Michael Rickard from Wildcard Video Games. You are watching Game Masters on YouTube. Enjoy.
All right. So, Brandy, this is what I've been playing. I know it. You know, I'm going back to my home arcade roots here, but At Games just brought out Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I figured you'd love this. They for $9, it was a pinball table for the At Games Legend Ultimate. So if you have the pinball table, they also have it for their 4K table. They also made a in-betweeny table. I don't know much about it, but what it is it's turtle graphics on it and everything like that. But it's a digital pinball. If nobody knows,
pretty cool.
It's a lot of fun. You sit there and wax shredder and everything like that. So, I've been playing that this week because it came out. I happened to stumble upon a YouTube video. Some of my friends and my buddy, that footage, that wasn't my own footage, so I want to put that out there. My buddy Bill's Retro Gaming Show, you guys can check him out on YouTube. Brandy, he was set up because he still does content for Home Arcade. So I said, hey Bill, I called him today. It's like, hey, can I steal your footage? He's like, man, you can steal whatever you want. I said, well, I'll give you credit. He actually does a show at the same time we do on Wednesday nights. So
he let me know. He wanted me to give you a hard time.
I know.
When I saw him, yeah.
Well, so I got that game, and then I got Baby Shark, and you're probably wondering why, but for my little one, she loves Baby Shark. But the cool part with that, Brandy, is right between the flippers and the base, the little, you know how like it has sometimes a bumper that's there? Well, they have a bumper that actually, if you put it on Baby Shark mode, it actually pops that up so a child can play it without losing the ball, and they can sit there and rack up a ton of points and have fun doing it. So I bought that game. It was $12 for both games. And next week...
Is that how you play, though?
I was going to say that's how we would set it up for you to play, but yeah.
No, that's... Like, if you go bowling, do you have to put up the bumper guards? I feel like
that's what... Yeah, okay. All right, I see how this is going downhill. For the folks for the folks in the chat room that are not my co-host here, if you guys would like next week, I will show you footage. Bill said I could use this footage for Baby Shark, so next week I will show that to you. Because obviously, this person right here does not want to see it. And she wants to spend the whole show antagonizing me. This person right here. Okay?
I don't see anyone there.
Okay.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Go ahead. Tell everybody about the game that you're playing right now. Let's take a look.
I know. It kind of looks familiar. So...
I think you're just recycling games. I don't think you're actually playing games.
It's long story short here.
Oh, here we go.
Did you guys see the footage yet of this?
I do have the Baby Shark Nintendo Switch game. She plays it. She has it in her Switch Lite. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
This is not Baby Shark. This is House of the Dead 3 on the original Xbox. So I bought a light gun. As we're talking.
You mean you didn't have one?
No. I bought a second one. I needed a second one. And notice I said need. So on my original Xbox kiosk, I always have House of the Dead 3 ready to go because I just have more fun with the light gun games when I bring people over and we get to play, just because you just turn it on and you're good to go. So for the longest time, I only had one of those green light gun controllers, and because we're talking about weird and crazy controllers, light guns do count. So I went out to Stormcrow Video Games. It's a game store. They have tons of Pokemon cards. They have tournaments. They have a lot of cool stuff. I did buy some GameCube games there. I did post some videos. I got some free Wii games and stuff like that too for buying it. And I turn around and I see the green light gun controller, and it was like less than $20. And I feel like light guns are generally more than $20-some a piece. Like for any system, like Saturn, PlayStation 2, Xbox. They're usually so expensive, like Dreamcast. So I figured I'd go ahead and buy that. And then, of course, I had to test it out. So I was playing some more House of the Dead 3. So there you go. And it was just Halloween, so I was still in the mood.
Yeah. Excuses.
Hey, whose side are you on? He just said light guns being a crazy controller. They are.
Yeah, that's as bad as saying the Super Scope 6 is a weird controller. I agree. I'm with Owaz here.
What?
Well, yep.
It's about to be a team. We're gonna have to start having teams. Whose side are you on each podcast? We're gonna do a little tally count and see. Are you team?
Oh, I'm
Brandy?
gonna lose. I'm gonna lose.
Are
You know
team
why?
Old man. Who do
Because-
you want to be? Part of the cool kids? Or you
Because
want to be the old man who doesn't understand the lingo? Who are you gonna be? Who you gonna
you're the
call?
female, they're gonna side with you. The guys always get the bad rap. It's like when you got to go to court because if you look at it, who always gets the kids? It ain't the father that gets the kids. It's always the one. It's always the mother and the wife. So they're gonna side with you. It's always how it goes.
Whatever. That's what you tell yourself. Look, we already got a team Brandy in the
See,
chat.
I told
okay?
you. I told you.
See,
That's how
I mean,
that's
we're
how,
just-
man.
we're just speaking facts.
I've
over
lost
here.
before I even started. The bathroom
See,
squad.
the
That's what we'll call
bathroom
it.
Squad. Whoop,
Hashtag
whoop.
the bathroom squad. I'm on Team
I'll
Grandpa.
take it.
All right,
See?
Team Gramps.
Hey,
Team Gramps. I
remember
like it.
that.
I like it.
you got to be smarter. I gave up nothing, and my kids are with me.
All right. Well, that's cool.
See, he didn't pick a side either.
I'm joking as far as because I know different situation. Maybe I shouldn't have thrown that out there, but you guys know what I mean. The woman always they always feel sorry for her. Sounds like a lot of bull. Mm-hmm. Love me some light guns. Oh, another here. Grailbound Gaming Team Brandy because millennials for the win.
See, I
yeah,
side with
but
okay.
see,
okay.
I'm not old. I'm very intelligent. I've been around.
No, they say that you're wise.
I side with Brandy, and you know why. I know the answer to that one. And we're not gonna. Yeah. Someone needs to change Grandpa's diaper. He's getting cranky. Ah, get off my lawn.
Oh, this is great. You guys are awesome. See, we just needed a little pick me up during this.
You see this. Look, the main thing is that you guys are all here having a good time. That's ultimately, we don't really care how it goes. I'm used to her picking on me. That's how it goes.
It's okay.
At least we're still not in 8-bit camera phase though, like some people.
Am I? Or is
No.
it okay this time?
You've been
There
all right.
is no
You've been okay
storm
this.
currently.
No, you've been good this week. I'm surprised because of all the rain that we were getting. I kind of actually expected it. Master Games Guru, what's going on in the chat room? He says hi.
Howdy.
What's going on? Okay. Before this really goes down the swirly in your other bathroom, let's talk about some video game pickups because I have an interesting pickup which I shared with you earlier of a pickup, and I know you've got a few. So let's take a look at that right now. Whoops. There we go. Now I've been super excited about showing this. And Brandy, I showed it to you earlier today because we were in a chat talking about the show tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I picked up, and I know this is not a video game, but I picked this up. I had one of those watcher things that you can get for a website. These things have been selling out left and right. It's a 3.5-foot R2D2. It's technically made for a Christmas decoration, but you can take off the Christmas lights and leave it up all year round. So there's a Facebook group dedicated to this. You guys can look it up. It's Home Depot R2D2. People are actually taking them off the bases here, Brandy, and they're buying wheels and brushes and making this a remote controlled R2D2 like we see at the conventions.
That is pretty cool, though.
I want to do that to this. I want to get this. I know a lot of people are saying make sure the dome's not cracked. I've seen some people that were getting it. Mine comes Friday. So you guys will see. Hopefully I can do a YouTube video on it on Friday when it gets here because that's going to be my YouTube video for this week.
Yeah, you definitely have to. Make a short on it, too.
This is cool, isn't it? Like, I mean, who wouldn't want this in their game room if you're a Star Wars
pretty
fan?
Cool.
Yeah.
I've seen people do like different Christmas trees and they'll do them like Star Wars theme. That would be really cool to see, like an entirely decked out.
My wife said I should do that. We have a little tree. She's like, you should do this. But this is what I want to show people. We were talking last week, how do you afford retro video games? Okay. Not telling you guys to be part of the problem. Okay, but these things come out. They're $299. They're $300. Okay. Now, if let's say you guys have some indispensable amounts of cash and you want to buy a couple of these and flip them, these are going for upwards of $1,000 on eBay right now.
Oh, here we go.
I'm just saying,
Now-
if you want to
now
afford
people
some of
are gonna
these
hate
retro
us.
video games, listen.
Uh-huh.
This is a society where, you know, everybody says that you can do this stuff. You can scalp it, right? No, I've actually gone after a couple scalpers on Facebook trying to sell these for $500.
Here we go.
But no, what I was going to tell you.
On, guys.
No, hang on. I could show you a conversation I had with a guy on Facebook. He wants to buy, and I actually felt bad for the guy. So I don't know if it's true or not. But hear me out. Here's the story. He has 3 of these. He has 3 of these. He bought for $300 each. So that's what, $900 plus tax, give or take, is $1,000, right? He told me the reason he's scalping them and selling them for $550 each is because he wants to buy his son a PlayStation 5 for Christmas, and that's the only way he can afford to do it and buy games is by getting these and scalping them. Do you buy that?
I don't know. Sounds like he's trying to use his kid, trying to make you feel bad. But hey, at the end of the day,
because I told him, I said, you can get them for $300 right now. I'm like, you know, I just didn't want you to be stuck with them. Because he's like, well, do you want one? I'm like, no, I paid $300 for mine. Mine comes Friday. But what do you guys think in the chat room? Is if that's the only way you can buy your kid a Christmas present of something that they want, do you feel it's okay to scalp? That's not the topic. I'm just throwing it out there.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I brought it up. Brandy, what do you think?
I mean, I guess at the end of the day, you got to do what you got to do. You know, you're gonna do what you're gonna do. A lot of people, they resell. People do it. Some people are just bitter because they didn't do it first.
Nobody's twisting your arm to buy it for that price.
Yeah. And if you see something crazy like a GameCube at the thrift store for $10, are you gonna pass it up if it has Super Smash Brothers in there? Are you gonna pass it up for $10 just because you already own a couple? Or are you gonna buy it and resell it? I mean, come on, common sense. If you see $100 laying on the ground, you're gonna pick it up or you're gonna pass it. Like, you know.
I agree.
It is what it is.
I agree. Scalping is never okay, but Mundane Designs says Christmas is for children. Help your family and friends, kids by looking out for the toys the kids want. And I agree. I always try to go above and beyond for my kids at Christmas time. I'm just trying to think. I'm just saying, does that make it okay in your eyes? And in the people in the chat room here and those that are listening on the podcast, we have a live chat every Wednesday night when we do this live, so you guys don't get to interact, unfortunately, with the chat room. But so here, D Butch 4 says the dude would have had the money for the PlayStation if he didn't buy 3 of those. He's full of crap. I was wondering if somebody would have picked up on that, because
I feel like he was like trying to make it sound okay that he's doing it for his children.
Well, because it's not like he's buying, because even the PlayStation Pro is what? That's $699, $799? I don't know. I don't have one. Is it $799? Brandy went all thug life and took the $100.
Money's money.
Just remember, Brandy over here said it was okay to do this for the kids. So if y'all want to jump on Team Gramps, come on over, because now we know where Brandy really stands on this. She's okay with scalping.
For the children.
For the children. She's doing it for the children. Gosh darn it.
The darn children.
The darn children.
They need a PS5.
They need it, or they're going to... No. Wow. Okay,
we
the
get
chats
Tiger
are coming
electronic handhelds. They get PS5s. I mean, here
the most awesome experience with a controller is the Steel Battalion, one of the original Xbox that came with a book to study the thing. We're going to get into this. Makes pleasing a woman suddenly feel a lot easier to do. Oh my goodness. Maybe I should pre-read some of these comments before I just
when you
dive
get-
in head
when you
first.
get old age,
All
when you
right.
get old age, you can't process it in your head before you.
Hey,
read
listen,
it.
Daryl says, hey, look, I sold a bunch of my Pokemon plushies cheap and made $200. So make the money, he says. Dash Render says he probably doesn't even have a kid. You know, you could be. Listen, I'm not judging the guy. I don't like scalpers. I didn't like it with the PlayStation 5. I really didn't. But it made me look at things a little differently when he was telling me about his kid, because I'm like, well, that is $1,500. If you're going to buy your kid a couple of games, the PlayStation 5, maybe an extra hard drive, a pair of headphones. I mean, things get pricey, right? I mean, let's just be honest.
See, you fell for it.
I did. I fell for him. Not that I would buy it from him. I wasn't going to buy it for him. I don't think it's worth $500. Frankly, I don't think it's worth $300. But like, you know, I needed it, as Brandy says.
Uh-huh.
That is the problem, unfortunately, as Monet designs it. He spent $1,000 on 3. Why not the system in 3 games?
Yep.
Again, I don't have the answer for this. I have this for the Wii. So, yeah, I just thought I'd throw that out there and see what everybody's thought was. So that was our free topic. The next topic we're going to get into is the crazy and weirdest controllers, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we have, first up, we have Mundane Designs. He actually sent one in here. We're going to take a look at it, and then we're going to come back and discuss it and see what y'all think. So let's check it out.
Hello, I'm Chris Sebastian from Play It Games, Movies, and Music, serving Central Ohio with 3 locations. You are watching Game Master.
What are your thoughts?
That's a great question. That's a great question. Yeah.
We'd love to hear from you.
Oh, you know I had to jump ahead on the line on this one, especially since it was kind of my idea. So we have the crazy controllers. We've got the Sega Saturn Virtual On controller, the ASCII Grip RPG controller for the PlayStation. We've got the Naki Stay Cool Dance Dance Revolution hand controller. We've got the Dreamcast Mad Catz first-person shooter controller. And then we have the biggest one of them all, which is the Steel Battalion controller. Yeah, I have a couple of crazy controllers.
Before. Have you never seen those controllers before?
Oh, I was in the middle of typing. I can't.
First off, let me just wait. We're going to mute my co-host here for a second. Sorry, Mundane Designs. She really did not want to promote you on this and cut off your logo on purpose. So now's your opportunity to join one of the best sides in video games, and that is Team Gramps. You can join us. I wouldn't do that to you. I wouldn't cut off your logo because I want to promote you. Unlike this person here who had it in for you since day one.
I don't know what happened. I lowered the volume.
Right.
It was supposed to not be cut off. I don't know what happened. It was right one of the times, okay? It was right one of the times.
Now you made it sad. No.
Oh, man.
This is why people don't send us stuff. This is why people don't send us stuff. It's all your fault.
Oh, man. I did it again. Okay. Next time, I'm just going to put the logo right in the middle of the video. I'm just going to... right there, right in the middle, so it doesn't get. I don't know why it cuts off.
Yeah, you guys can listen. All joking aside, no, you could put your logos on it. Seriously,
I tried to do it to be nice, and the darn thing cut off.
To be fair, Brandy, all joking aside, it's on the whatever the thumbnail is that it. You know, like how it captures the still frame. But I don't see it when it plays, and all I did was just load it in, so it may not have liked it. But yeah, if you guys do something and you have a YouTube channel, throw your logo on it. You can even say, "Hey, this is so and so from this channel." Well, I wouldn't put it right over your face, though, Mondane. I mean, people want to be able to, see you. But
I really tried.
But all right. So we watched his. Anything that stick out for you from his video? I like that double stick PS1 controller. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, I have been looking for the little Dance Dance Revolution one. So yeah, I still need that one. I know there's like a Game of Life one that I've been on the lookout for as well. There's so many around that era, so I have to look
Okay.
for those. I would like those.
All right. Like I said, I thought the double stick. I've never seen that for PS1, so that was really cool to see that. Let's see what our good buddy Awaz has for us. Let's take a look.
Wazram here. Talk about some crazy controllers. I mean, just look at all these crazy controllers. Actually, those are pretty standard. But if you want to look at some weird stuff, you've got this digitize or digital tablet or graphic tablet for the Sega SG-1000. Had a little cartridge that runs on that wire. Plug it into the console. It's got a pen. You draw on it, and it shows up on the screen. It's not super great, but it's kind of neat. You know, back in, I don't know if it was 83 or 84 when it was released. Cool that they had that. And someone mentioned keyboards. Well, the SK1100 was for the SG-1000 as well, to make it more like the SC-3000. So you got your keyboard. And then you got these two bike handle controllers. Oh, the glare is pretty bad. But the BH400 and the steering handle 400. So this one you had your steering wheel, and then you had a bike handle controller for like hang on. And you had the Monaco GP. And then one of the others is for the Sega Master System. You had the sports pad. Nice and windy, and it's fun to play with some games. And interesting, you know, you got Marble Madness. I play lots of games that you're not supposed to with it, just because it's fun and an interesting way to control things. But they also made one for the Famicom. It's not by Nintendo, but you got the Hori Track controller. Oh. And then you've got the Steel Battalion controller, which is a big daddy, as you can see. This is my chair, and so you got toggle switches, and then you've got buttons upon buttons upon buttons, and your eject button. Don't blow up with your mech, otherwise you got to start over. Then you got two handles for controlling the mech. You've got a gear slide for your what gear you're in, so the higher it is, the faster you go. You got neutral and reverse. Then you've also got the foot pedals. And my oh my, what are you going to do with those? Well, forward, brake, and I think the one on the far left is like a turbo. It's been a while since I've played it, but it's a fun control. I really wish you could use it with more systems. And really quick, you got a paddle controller. It had limited use with some Mark III titles. This is Woody Pop, but Alex Kidd BMX is probably the best known that uses this paddle controller. And pretty simple, just left and right, and you got your two buttons on it. But that's it. That's some crazy controllers. Some fun stuff, lots of ways of controlling things. I mean, there's some more controllers right there for the SG-1000 and the Mark III, but they're all compatible with the Master System and the Genesis. If you can find something that doesn't need a start button and the third button.
Cosplays.
Does he really? Does Dr. Robotnik? Sorry.
We were admiring the beard, and I told him one day he'll be able to grow one. Like
and I ignored her as usual, but
he's been trying for his whole life. And that's the best.
I was like, Doctor O, you could be Doctor Egghead, because you got the beard and everything. You could be the Eggman, then that'd be awesome.
Yeah. And then I was saying that
we're not listening to you anymore. You don't exist anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
He done
I think he had a lot of controllers that I have never seen before. The Sega one with the Master System one with the trackball that he said he uses for Marble Madness and stuff. I have never seen that control. I know you said you've seen it before. That looks cool. I would love to get that.
Yeah, it's funny that he also had the Steel Battalion. I won't chop your name up. I'm so sorry about that.
Because I loaded his video. So however he sent it to me, that's how it went in. I don't do that to my folks. Okay.
He sent it to me, and it came through in
Owaz
format.
No. Owaz sent it to me and put it in the drive. That's why I didn't screw it up.
Whatever. I'm trying my best here.
Oh, maybe you need the old guy after all now, don't we?
Well, yeah, they do say that they're wiser and
That's
they
right.
know a few things.
See, now she's getting it.
All right, I get it. I guess we could keep you around.
All
We
right.
were all about to boot you out, but I guess we'll keep you.
Yeah, we'll keep me around for a little bit.
Yeah,
The sports pad is one I'm missing, Mundane Design says. And Owaz says, I might have an extra one. I need to go through some things.
Very cool.
Now, Brandy's going to fight you for it because she's going to want it too. Well, let's take a look at what you pulled out of your bag of tricks. I'm curious to see what you show here because, I mean, let's just face it. We know that you're going to come up with the epic controllers because I don't have epic ones. But let's see what you got.
So, of course, we're talking about some oddball controllers. And when you've been collecting for quite some time, you've seen it all. Like these crazy controllers. These are a part of the Freak series controllers. They made them for the PlayStation 2 and the original Xbox, and they are more and more challenging to find nowadays. But I still have some of them complete and sealed in the blister pack. So for the Xbox, they actually had an alien and they had this dragon controller. They're really hard to find with all of their pieces because these are beautifully crafted. They're like designed and it's just so crazy. Now this one is like the Berserker. You have a fleshy one. You even have a ninja and samurai. So they're just really neat to see all of the beautiful designs. Now are these comfortable to play with? Absolutely not. They are just very difficult to try and play with because they're painted. They have these like raised up buttons. Just this is super uncomfortable, but they are pretty weird, pretty wacky, and pretty crazy. So these controllers would also have to make the list. Now I do have it for the PlayStation 2, but right here we have the GameCube controller. This is for Resident Evil 4. These are just so amazing. They are limited and numbered. So this is really neat to see because you just don't see these every day. They had 50,000 of these made, and this is number 1,212. So I love these because each one is so unique. The blood spatter on here, just like the attention to detail with like these fingerprints in blood. Now these controllers are super odd and super unique. They are just a larger size and you have matching ones, but they're a little bit different. Of course, this one is the PlayStation 2 version. This one's the original Xbox. These are like these Gamester, these like Radica controllers. And I love it because they actually have these triggers on here. They have this like weirdly comfortable like playing style for these games. And these are just really neat. So a lot of times these controllers, these like cool character controllers can go for a lot of money. And this one I thought was super unique because of the presentation. You have Shadow the Hedgehog controller for the PlayStation 2. They also made this really cool Mega Man controller. But this one is so mini. It is like a smaller version of a PlayStation 2 controller. And I love how, of course, you have Shadow the Hedgehog. Now, of course, we've seen so many different character controllers over the years. Now, another one would have to be the Steel Battalion controller. That thing is just so massive, so crazy. I feel like everyone mentions this just because of how absurd it is. But if you've ever played with one, if you've ever been to a convention where they have Steel Battalion controllers set up, you will know how special these things are and just how massive they are as well. They have a couple different styles where you have blue buttons, you have green buttons. They're just really neat to see, and I feel like there's still a fan base for them because people still play stuff with those controllers. So it's just really crazy to see the massive, extreme, controller setup that you have. They have tons of that stuff, whether it is fight sticks, whether it's joysticks, whether it's anything that you can set up and play. They really had so many different oddities when it comes to different trinkets, different, weird little gimmicks that they used to have, especially Nintendo. And you could find all of these crazy controllers, whether they be super rare, expensive, limited, or just anything absurd or in between. But we just want to know what you guys think are some of the craziest controllers, and let us know during this episode. Yeah, he's just giving me a hard time about these darn controllers.
I was not giving you a hard time. Listen, this is the extent of her video. You ready? I have this complete in box, but I just don't feel like getting it out right now. So here, you guys can look at it in its pretty box with the pretty bags. And I don't actually play video games. I'm just an influencer on this YouTube platform. I don't play who actually plays video games? I don't play video games.
Yeah, that was my extent. It was I filmed that video late last night, along with the video that's coming
I
out
knew it.
tomorrow. I know, I do have the chair, the Nintendo, the NES chair controller.
Do you really have that? The
a
chair?
tilt. Oh my god, I forgot about that. See,
I've
where
never
were
seen
you
that.
at? Where were you at? I was going around my room. And I was like, look, it was late last night, and I was like, all right, I have like 5 minutes. I need to film some controllers. And I was like, what are some weird controllers that I have? And I just walked around the room, and I was like, oh yeah, I have these Freak Series controllers. And then I was like, wait, I made a YouTube video on this in 2018. Let me take the footage from that and overlay it on top of this video because I don't feel like pulling all the controllers out. And then I was like, you know what? I have these controllers. Well, let me hurry up. Oh, I don't feel like taking the PlayStation 2 controller out of the chainsaw. Let me just show off the GameCube one. That's good enough. And then same with the Steel Battalion. I was like, man, that seems like a lot of work. Let me just go back and show the actual pickup from the guy. Because I got it, what was it, like a couple years ago, and they were going for over $400 or $500 at the time. And this was a Facebook Marketplace pickup for like $150. And you saw the condition. It had all the bags there.
Yeah.
The guy messaged me. He had the manual. I mean, I felt like that was a great deal. So yeah, I forgot about that. I have the it's the Nintendo Entertainment System. It's a controller that's attached to the chair. It's the hot seat, the Nintendo hot seat. And you have to lean. And when you lean, there's a tilt mechanic or like mechanism or something in that controller. And you can actually play games with the tilt. I didn't even think about that because I was thinking it was a chair, not a controller.
See, I have those bongos for the GameCube. I should have brought those over. I don't know why I didn't do that. I have the DJ controller too. I should have brought those over. I didn't bring that one over.
Yeah, all those gimmicks. Those are all like Guitar Hero. I mean,
I have the
really,
Guitar Hero, yeah.
You think about anything could kind of be like a weird controller because did we ever think we were going to have video games and have these weird... I have the Rumble Vest, you know, for like all these weird little things. It's like, I could have thought about some more things. I could have had a whole setup.
I know. I was more reserved, I think, when I'm going to show some of my controllers here. I should have brought my Star Wars Xbox 360. I have that complete in box, and it's practically brand new. So, because those are like unique controllers. But let me go over to my area here, and so people are probably gonna. This was kind of like an easy. Okay, so we said weird and craziest. I honestly think this is a weird controller, even though it's the Jaguar controller. I do. I think it's one of the weirdest controllers. Nothing makes sense on it. And I think if you've never seen one of these before, because you know I'm old, a lot of the games that you got these little plastics overlays, I guess, Brandy, that would allow you to activate certain weapons in certain games, and you kind of put them in over top. They have little pins.
The overlay. Yeah.
Yeah, you have the overlays, and they'll do different things for different games. Sometimes these are more valuable than the actual game because they're harder to find. It's kind of like with the Intellivision getting those overlays. But the sad part with this controller is I actually like the feel, Brandy. I like the slant down. Yeah, if you have big hands, honest to God, this feels good in the hand. Probably better than the Dreamcast. It is a monstrosity, but like I could almost like if they had bumpers on the back here. I mean, look at how my hands are. I mean, it just looks like you could play with the bumpers. I do like the slant on it, but it's a weird controller. I mean, I don't know.
Is that a phone?
Is that right? Yeah, it looks like an old phone. Another one that I have, you probably have it. I always thought this was a weird controller for the Saturn.
Yeah, that Nights into Dreams controller.
Yeah, I don't like the feel of it. It feels boxy. I mean, I've played with it before. What do you guys think in the chat room? Do you like this? I have a bunch of joysticks for the Saturn as well. I have the big fight sticks that they made for them, but this one, I don't know what they were going for. The whole circle with the It's almost like it was like, oh, we created this, and then they said, hey, let's modify it and make a Dreamcast controller out of it. You know, I like the traditional Sega ones.
Yeah, I do agree. I kind of like the other ones a lot better.
See, Master Game Guru said the same thing. Dreamcast controller for V1.
Yeah. It's just odd.
It's very odd. It's like the Dreamcast. I agree. All right. So I figured we couldn't have weird controllers unless we brought out the Panasonic 3DO. If you haven't seen a 3DO, this is what makes it weird. So here's your main controller, but if you look on top, there's an opening there, and that's where you would take your second controller, and you would plug it in on the top. And let me see if I can do it blinded here, or blindfolded in a sense here. But anyways, you get the picture. This would connect here, and then you would have your second controller. If I could actually see, because of all the studio lights, I can't see which way it's got to go, and I don't want to bend pins. There we go. Okay. There you go. So that's how you would do 2 players. And then I have this as the second controller.
Yeah, I do also have a weird, I think I have it for the Panasonic 3DO. It's like a weird fight pad.
Mm-hmm.
And surprisingly, it's kind of like slanted. I think they also made it for the Super Nintendo. I have it for a few different systems. See, I didn't even think to dig those out, but you play like Street Fighter and some other fighting games with it, and it is kind of odd.
We can't talk about gimmicky controllers, and we can't talk about gimmicks unless we bring up.
I just got scared for a second.
Why?
I saw flesh.
There's a hand in there.
Yeah, I saw flesh, and I was like,
So, yeah, I have it in here to keep the shape of it, so when I'm displaying it. But the Power Glove was very gimmicky. I have it also. I don't have the N64 version of it, but very gimmicky. We played it with Punch Out, and it also has like a frame that goes around so your TV knows.
Yes.
So I had to bring this one up, and so this is I haven't played it but Punch Out. That was the only way I played it right now. I've never tried to play any of this stuff.
Ever.
This is you'll love to hate it. So I mean, another weird controller. Can you guess what that is?
Porter Rob. There he is. Yeah, I mean, I guess all the little oddities.
This is weird. This is gimmicky. I didn't bring any of the extras over, but he has the different gyromites that he can pick up. When I was a kid, I wanted this in the worst way, Brandy. I wanted, like, my parents, it was so expensive. My parents were like, no. And then when I he's dusty from sitting up on my shelf. When I got a really good deal on it, and it wouldn't go up and down or turn properly. The gear inside broke, so I took it apart, glued it, and now he works like the day I bought him.
Wow.
Very gimmicky.
Mm-hmm.
But my kids liked seeing it move. I don't know how people in the 80s played games with this and thought it was cool. It seems like it takes too much time.
It did. It is pretty slow.
And it was for, I believe, 3 games they had for it. They had Stack On, Gyromite, and I forget what the other one was. I'm pretty sure there was 3 of them. If not, maybe there was at least 2 of them. So, but the Stack On, if you can find the bits that come with the Stack On game, they're worth almost more than the game is. So I had to get them 3D printed for Stack On because they were like impossible to find. The same way with the stuff for Rob, like I have the top and everything, but everything for Gyromite, it's all 3D printed because otherwise you'll pay a fortune for it. But this was one that I thought, in my opinion, was very gimmicky. And it was one that I thought was kind of like, eh. Now, my final one is, I think, the most gimmicky of all the controllers that I own. Do you remember what this one is?
Yeah.
Now, I played Punch-Out
It
with
reminds
this.
me of, is it Battleship?
Battleship, yeah. And
That's what it reminds me of every single time I see it.
I played Punch-Out with this, and it's actually not too bad as long as you stay within your margins and you understand how to do it. I didn't try to play any of the other games with the little T controller that comes with it, the little T bar that goes in this. You can see there's a little hole here. There's like a little T thing that goes right in the middle of it. But this here, the U-Force, I had to buy it because it was complete in box, for one. Very gimmicky. I got it out to play one time. And I have the wireless controllers, too, for the NES. I didn't think they were that gimmicky, but they were complete in box. But apparently you could play like Rad Racer with this, Brandy. You could play like Top Gun. What was your experience with the U-Force?
I don't think I've really taken mine out of the box much.
So you've never tried it?
I don't know. I think it was kind of new. So I just peeked in there, and I don't think I've ever messed with it.
So let me get this straight. You never actually played with it.
Here we go.
So you're a YouTuber that never plays with her video games.
I can't play everything. Okay, I'm just one person, and I'm just living in this world.
I'm gonna sit here and eat my cookie and have you explain
I was
this
about
to
to
people.
say, where'd that come from? And then I remember. I'm just trying to live my best life one day at a time, one game at a time. You know, I have a problem. Why does this always turn into intervention? Yeah, I have too much to play at all at the moment.
Have you ever played Steel Battalion with your big honking controller?
I did. I actually did because I wanted to make sure that it worked. I had to make sure that it worked. So I did. But I didn't play it very long at all. And there were so many buttons and it was a little it was a lot. And then I decided that I'd play it at, I think it was Korg's that I played it.
And then she goes, I'm an expert at this game. And people go, oh, really? Yeah, I have this at home. I just sit it on my shelf and stare at it and go, wow, look at the condition of that box.
It's actually in the bathroom next to the bathtub in a box. And I have a surprise coming at some point. It might be like next show. Maybe you'll get a little end clip, but I do have a surprise coming, and you're gonna see what happened with the bathtub. Okay, you're gonna see. So that is a teaser. So you do not want to miss next week. I'll make sure that I get the video. I'll try not to mess up my own video here, since I'm messing up other people's videos. I'm sorry about that, guys. Okay, I'm getting messages about it. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Okay, my daughter was just texting me, letting me know that they swapped the jerky. So I those that don't know, I hunt as well. And last Wednesday I shot a deer, and so we're making deer jerky upstairs. So if you walked into my house right now, between the cookies and the jerky, you wouldn't want to leave. I'm just saying. I just figured I'd put that out there so you guys can start thinking about what that would smell like coming into the house. I mean, figured I'd just throw that out there because I actually cook my meat grips. Here we go.
I don't know where this is going, but I feel like it's starting.
Well, we're starting to talk about how you hoard everything. You don't actually play everything. I think where's Stephanie? Why isn't she in the chat room backing us up here on this?
I don't know. She's probably making a list of things I have to do.
No, all joking aside though, Brandy, we were talking about what we should talk about next week. I agree. I think this should be our topic next week. When does collecting become hoarding? I think it's a really good. I honestly think it's a good topic, and I think we should discuss this. And I think right now would be the perfect opportunity and time for me to ask you guys, the chat room, to start thinking about your opinions on this and send in videos of your opinion. When does collecting become hoarding? Do you think it's when you don't play the games and they just sit on your shelf? What do you think? And we're not going to get into it right now, but I think that would be something that I would love to hear all of your guys' opinions for. Like, we kind of touched on a little bit, Brandy. Was it last week or the week before, where we said like, when is enough, right?
I feel like every episode turns into an intervention.
Well, no, this is not an intervention, but I honestly think. But when does it become hoarding?
No, I understand.
Because I know if times got tough, you would sell your stuff. I know that. That's not. I don't think a hoarder could sell their stuff. You would exhaust your resources.
I would find other ways.
You would find other ways, but if you couldn't,
there's always ways.
She's a hoarder.
I might like sell the clothes off my back before I started selling games.
Really?
You know?
Would you really?
Probably.
Wow.
So it depends. Okay, maybe some of the toys would go, but like the games, I think would stay. Like, but then again, I like start looking at things and I get attacked.
All right, wait. Let's wait till next week. We're gonna hear this next week. This is gonna be interesting.
Oh man.
This is gonna be interesting. Thanks, Daryl, for the awesome topic.
See? People say that there are other websites out there that I can make money on.
You could go on Feet Finder or onlytoes.com, according to Chasen.
Yeah, that's all you have to do, I think. I mean, I don't know how it works. But
hey, I told my wife, I was like, hey,
times are tough.
You could go out and get a pedicure and, I can get like, some nice video games.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, whatever works for people. So, I'm just saying. Well, see, I'm already working that Blossom Hill thing, right? So she got the Blossom Hill. I want my Flintstones.
Oh,
or my Neo Geo. I'm not decided yet. You guys got to tell me. Should I get the Flintstones, the $1,200 or $1,300 NES game, or should I get the Neo Geo AES?
No, I say the Flintstones game.
You say the Flintstones.
I say Flintstones.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Why? Tell me why.
Okay, here's my thought process. Because
she doesn't play games, Dasher.
Get out of here. So I do, and I stream games too. There might be a couple upcoming streams coming up. I gotta get back on that, okay? He says save the money, but if we don't listen to him, he's on my bad side tonight because he's Team Grandpa over there. If you're cool, you're on my team, okay? So here's what I'm thinking. Why are we still talking about Only Toes? So, and he keeps saying he doesn't even know if it's a real website. Like, part of me's curious, but I also don't want to.
Jason's bringing it up. I'm not bringing it up. I'm just putting up the comments. All right.
All right.
I'm over here eating my cookies and listening to you.
So here's like my initial thought processes. Okay. So with Flintstones, I feel like we see it sometimes at conventions, and I feel like you could make some deals if you were to like bundle some things or trade a little towards something. I feel like that. I feel like Neo Geo, like, I don't see them pop up as often, and I feel like you will have to put out the money for it. But when they do come along and you do get a good deal, I'd say hold out for that. I'd rather get the Flintstones game because you're going for the full set. I feel like you could get a better deal at some of the upcoming conventions. And then if you do go Neo Geo, some of the games are very expensive. I know you're probably going to want to get them like in the box with the manual.
Something like that would be nice to get the box and in the manual.
And it's like, if you were to go that route, you'd have to find it with a couple games bundled with it, and then I'd say maybe go that route. But the likelihood of that happening, I think the Flintstones game.
Okay.
So just get both. Just
all
go
right.
for both.
We'll see. So now I have a favor to ask my chat room here, and your chat room as well. If I can do that, we don't. I shouldn't say we. I don't really solicit a lot of my stuff and things like that. But there is something I'm going to solicit tonight. I want to show something here. So, for those that don't know, this is not gaming related, but my daughter is a snare drummer, and the Hubbard High School Band, as you can see, they're one of the finalists that are up there on this website that I'm going to post the link in both chat rooms. I would love it if you guys could go vote for them, because what happens is if they get picked, they get to play halftime at the Browns and Titans game on December 7th. So they have to get picked. There's like 6. I know the web browser's not showing it, but there's 3, 6, 9 schools. If you guys would be awesome enough to do that for her, I know she would be very, very appreciative. And so I'm trying to use my powers of being on air as an influencer, as a video creator, to kind of enlist you guys. It doesn't cost you anything. But it would be really awesome if you guys wouldn't mind doing that for her and voting for Hubbard High School. That's there. And I'll post the link in the chat room. Is that okay? Is that okay that I did that, Brandy?
Yeah, it's completely free too. I did it earlier. I think you just put your name and your email.
Yep.
And maybe your zip code, but it is completely free. They don't like make you sign. Like, it's not anything crazy.
They don't steal your information.
It takes less than, I'd say, like less than 10 seconds if you are pretty quick. Like, it just you click, you just type. It like autofills, and then you just do that, and then there you go.
Yeah, if
very quick.
I'm going to post the link here in the chat room as soon as Facebook loads on my computer that I can post it for. But if you're following on YouTube, I will post it on. But if you're on YouTube, it's under my community post. If you're on Facebook, it's on my Tech Buzz. But what I'm going to do, I'm just saying for the podcast listeners, those that are not in this chat room, you guys can go there. For the people that are in the chat room here, I am going to post it in the chat rooms here, so you guys can go do that. That would be awesome. Hopefully, it lets me post it.
Yeah, that'd be cool, guys. It's for the children, okay?
It's for the It's a big link. I don't think it's going to let me do it. Really? Let me see if I can shrink it down with a Bitly.
Oh, that sounds too complicated for my life.
Yeah, but these guys know what a Bitly is. Bitly's cool. I just need to shorten a link because, the chat room here, for some stupid reason on YouTube, it sits there and goes, oh, now you want me to log in and do all this? Come on. All right, give me a second, guys. You might have been able to go to my Facebook by now and so.
Yeah, I mean, it's right there in like his community tab. I think someone else might have shared it too. I think that's how I saw it.
Yeah, my wife has it up, and again, I'm working on getting you guys a link here, so just bear with me. They're trying to set me up an account. I don't want an account. I just want to have a Bitly link. So we're gonna do it like this, I think. Yep. So I'm gonna copy. Here's the link. It's a Bitly link, so it just makes it shorter. That's all it does. I'm gonna post it here in the chat room.
Good. Hopefully.
There you guys go. Both of those are the links. If you go there, it's safe. It's just going to redirect to the marching band. It should show you this. This is what you should see when you click on the link. If you don't see this, something is wrong. Go back. But that's what it should show you. And I'm going to click on it just to be on this, to be able to see. But it should redirect you to that. But yeah, if you could kind of go in there. If the Cleveland Browns send you an email, just unsubscribe from it.
Yeah, I think that's all that. Just one.
I think they send you just to verify or validate that But anyways, so if they get enough votes, they will go. They will be going. And I think that would be a cool opportunity. Unfortunately, my wife and I wouldn't be able to go to watch her, but we'd be able to hopefully see it on TV.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
I think it would be kind of cool to show. So I said to my wife and everybody else, I was like, well, I will throw it out there to the folks online that listen and watch the podcast to see.
Did you put it in my chat?
I did. I put it on both chats. I could have sworn I did.
Someone just said, Grandpa forgot there's 2 chats.
Oh, there. I put it in the chat again. RX.
I don't see it come through yet.
Well, which chat is yours?
Mine?
Yeah, I put it right there. It says at the text buzz. It's right underneath RXTROAF. I see it. I see it right on the screen. Well, then you have links blocked in your chat. Thank you very much. Oh, you know what? Because you're a moderator, you might have to put the link in there You don't have me here. I'll send it to you on Facebook so you can post it in there because.
Here we go.
No, that's right, because you might have links disabled from other people that are not moderators. See?
Well, how do I make you one? Hold on, let me.
You have to put a wrench by my name.
But you.
You have to.
All right, comment something normal so that I can see you. You're not in my chat.
I am in your chat. I'm always in your chat. Hubbard High School is the school.
Just type hi.
I just did. Jason put it in there as well because he's got a wrench. There, I put hi. I'm right under our. I just said hi.
Hold on,
Jason put it in there. So.
Oh look, put user in timeout.
See, that's what she's gonna do. She's gonna put me in timeout. Thanks, Jason. That's why we have moderators with wrenches.
Put user in timeout. Okay.
No, don't. Oh boy. Anyways, so.
Okay, it's there now.
He's spamming the link.
There we go. All you do, you just click it.
Okay, you just click on it, and nothing. I promise nothing crazy will happen. And I'll make sure to let the kids know if Hubbard High School ends up winning. I'll let them know. I'll be like, hey, it's thanks to Brandy and I's community. We solicited all you great people. If that's the only thing you can, like I said, it doesn't cost anything. It just helps. Vote. These kids do an amazing job, and they work so hard. So I figured, well, I'm going to throw it out there. Subscribers are nice, but helping the kids out, do something like this, I think it's a lot of fun. So
that's like a once in a lifetime like experience too. Like how cool would that have been?
That's what I'm saying. It'd be like you and I getting to go to like E3 or something and be on a main stage with like the main developers, right? It'd be really awesome to be able to do something like that. So
I think that's neat.
Yeah, I love when kids can live out their dreams, right? We always want our kids to be better than what we've done. So I'll tell you, these cookies didn't make it that long. I think I have one left here.
And I didn't even get any.
You're not getting any. Especially after you call me grandpa and everything like that.
Hey, they called you Gramps first, okay?
So let's get those videos in for next week. We also have a submission for Weirdest Controller that we're going to be playing next week. Unfortunately, the person didn't get it in on time because the podcast already started, but we're going to show it next week. We want you guys to see it next week because they put the time into it. So we want to see it as well. But
I'll try not to mess up the footage, but I have to. We have to do it a certain way.
So
we have to like, if you guys send something in, we have to like, preview it, make sure it sounds okay. There's like a few things, so we don't want to just throw something in.
We don't want people to be like, oh my gosh, you just blew up my ears. We've had a few of those because we weren't able to.
Yeah, that was my fault.
Kind of go. See, notice whose fault it keeps being. Do you notice? Do you see the trend here?
And then I messed up. Mundane Designs. I messed up his logo twice. I tried to be nice and add it in.
He's not going to send anything.
It was working last time. Last time it was fine, and then the time before that, I messed it up. It was me. I messed it up.
All right. So as Mundane Designs said last week, that we keep giving homework out. This is your homework this week, folks. When does collecting become hoarding? Well, we want to hear from you guys. Obviously, you can put your comments in the chat room, but if you feel like just doing audio only and you don't want to do video, you can record your audio. We'll just put like a picture or a logo or something of your avatar up there. If you're a private person, that's fine. Use just send us an audio file and use your chat handle.
Yeah, if you have a shelf, a wall, an example, anything, you don't even have to be in the video.
Yep.
And I promise I will try my best not to mess anyone's up. I would take full blame for that. So if anyone wants to send any homework in, no matter what, you could send it through any social media. You could send it through email. Just whatever is fine.
We want to hear from you guys.
Not to mess that up. Yes.
I mean, that was the whole reason we started this show to begin with. We wanted to hear from the community. We wanted this to be the community show. We're all game masters, right? And so we wanted to put this out there for everybody to participate in because I love it when these guys send their game rooms. If you haven't sent your game room in and you'd like to, send it in. We want to show game rooms. If you have a YouTube channel and you're trying to gain traction, this is a way to do it, to be involved, to put in the work. We always talk about doing the work, right, Brandy, and not being lazy. Some YouTubers are lazy. They don't want to put in the work. but we have a great community that are not lazy and they're willing to put in the work. So, put in the work, send in a video, even a 2-minute video. And, Awaz, he set me up with a drive, man. Jason, we're not getting into you right now. You're still on, what is it?
I'm out.
mytoes.com or something like that. I forget what he was talking about earlier, but no, we'll get into that next week. He is right on that.
I feel like that one's about me. That comment. When you use the bathroom.
When you use the bathroom as the catch-all.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's land this plane here. What do you got going on this week, Brandy? What videos can people look out for?
Well, now that I feel like my intervention is near and we're talking about everything, I guess this might be the end, guys. I think I'm going to have to get rid of all of my video games.
You're not going to get rid of them. Get out of here.
So stay tuned.
Get out of
my
here.
Upcoming videos where I change from Gamer Ahmer. I'm just going to
Gamer Shamer.
Yep. I'm just Gamer Shame. Here we are. And that's pretty much what I have. No, I should have a video coming out tomorrow if I can get it together. Like I mentioned before, I'm going for a bunch of full libraries, but the Japanese Nintendo 64 games, once I post this video tomorrow, I have 10 more games left for a worldwide set. And then I did buy a graded game, so you guys want to stay tuned. I never thought I'd ever buy a graded game, and here I am. So,
does that sit on the shelf, or do you get to play with it?
It just depends. It might go in the bathtub. I might bust the thing open.
Well, it's waterproof, right? They're waterproof.
Well, it is water.
That's what I said. It's waterproof. Get it?
Waterproof.
Get it? It's waterproof.
They don't even exist anymore. So
you could drop it in the water, and it's nothing's gonna happen. No, man. She finally got it, folks. She finally got it.
Oh man, that went over my head. That's a grandpa joke right there.
That was not a look at everybody in the chat room's laughing. Come on now. That was not.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? Come on now. Dad puns. Give me a break. Come on, man. Awaz still has the most epic beard.
Yeah.
He's still got the epic beard.
We literally talked about the beard.
Whatever. Listen to this guy. What are you, a bunch of New Yorkers or something here? Come on.
I love it. Oh, great.
So you got that video coming out this week?
Just the games for tomorrow, not the graded one. That'll be upcoming. But then I do have some for my birthday when I had went out to all those game stores.
When you turned 43.
No, when I turned 21.
Wait a second. CC Games is just getting here. He's telling us to start over. Dude, you missed one heck of a show. You need to go back and watch this.
Yeah, because I roast him like the entire episode, so you don't want to miss that.
We went from Only Toes to Grandpa Jokes to Brandy doesn't play her video. I mean, there's a lot. There's a lot to unpack in this episode.
Yeah, you might just want to listen in the background.
I think this was one of our most epic shows that we've had. Guys in the chat room, what do you think? There's a lot to unpack in this episode.
Are you guys Team Gramps or Team Brandy? Who's team? Let us all know.
Wait. Are you Team Gramps or are you Team Shamer?
Whatever.
Yeah. There we go.
Are you
Team Gramps or Team Shamer?
You Team Toes or you Team Gramps?
No, Jason's not in this. He's Team Toes all the way.
He's Team Toes.
So I'm telling you, there's a lot to unpack here.
So
there's a lot to unpack here. We had a lot of fun with everybody. But your homework for this week, especially you, CC Games, since you came in late, is send us a video of when does collecting become hoarding. So that's the topic for next week that we're going to cover. And we're going to all sit down and have a conversation about it. And it should be a lot of fun. Jason. Oh, yeah, you got that too. I forgot.
Yeah, I almost forgot about it too.
You forgot about the pickup.
This is so comfortable.
I like it. The Hostess. It looks like one of them turtle pies that they used to have, the Hostess cream pies.
I finally got a pillow that I could put this pillowcase in.
And now CC Games is going after you.
When you're about to, hey, I told you it's not supposed to be an intervention. I'm just gonna take my turtle pies over here, and I'm just gonna call it a night. Okay.
They said the stream cut off. It shouldn't have cut off.
Uh-oh.
Don't tell me the stream cut off. No, the stream's still live.
Uh-oh.
No, it's still live.
We must have broke it.
Wait,
That's okay.
did your stream go off on your end?
Did mine?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I'm not watching your side. No. Owaz is saying it's still going. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. Somebody in the chat room just said it was like the stream cut off. Crime Fighter. They're both still going. Okay, don't do nothing. They're both still going. It might be on Crime Fighter's side. So okay.
People just like messing.
Well, listen, we've had that problem before, so we rely on you guys to let us know because we don't want you to miss anything. That's why we try not to throw so many ads on the videos or anything like that. So
good, he said his end.
Okay.
I was about to say, oh no.
Well, Crime Fighter's a regular, so when he said it was down, I immediately went to check. Like I didn't be like, it's just some clown coming in here, but no.
No, because we trust you guys. So
our regulars, we we definitely check. The link that's being put in, those of you coming in late, my daughter is a snare player at Hubbard High School, and they have an opportunity to play at the Browns and Titans game coming up here on December 7th. So you're seeing Chasen, he's spamming a link in there. And so if you guys can click on that and vote for Hubbard High School so that they win, that would be awesome. We'd really appreciate it. Mm-hmm. I think it would be awesome to see the kids play at a halftime for an NFL game, even if we can't be there as parents. I think it would be awesome for them to have an opportunity to do that. So that's what that link is for. So if you guys can click on it and vote for Hubbard High School, that would be awesome.
Yeah, that'd be really awesome for you guys, for you and your family. That'd be really cool.
And I'm sure she'll, if they end up winning, I'm going to have her shoot some video so that, we can show it on the show here because obviously you guys helped get them in if they can get in because I think it would be cool to kind of see some of the behind the scenes. I'll let her borrow my iDJ camera and get some footage. I think that'll be a lot of fun. So Randy's got some videos. I'm going to try to get that video of R2-D2 on Friday. If you guys missed it earlier, we were showing the R2-D2 here. The life-size one. I just think that thing is so cool. I can't wait till that comes on Friday. And
I'm excited for a video. You'll have to do a video.
I have to do a video. I'm going to do like maybe an assembly video that goes into, showing it. Hopefully it comes in one piece. I know a lot of guys were saying that it sometimes comes broken, but I'm hopefully going to get a video out. I know I have to get my daughter's bed set up. Thank you guys. They're all saying that you voted and stuff. So he didn't mean to post it in their own chat. No, you can post it in either chat. It's fine.
I don't care. I trust you. I put you as a moderator, and I didn't put you in timeout.
No, she put me in timeout.
Yeah.
So, but next week, I appreciate everybody getting the videos done that they're getting done. We both appreciate it. So we're going into episode 22. And remember, even over Christmas time, we're going to be taking 2 weeks off, but you will still have a podcast for both of those weeks. Yeah. We have 2 recorded podcasts where Brandy and I were in person. 2 of which I think one of them we interviewed a person. We're going to leave that as a secret right now.
Yeah, we'll leave that as a secret. And we also have
what was the other one? What was the other one we did? The episode we did 2 of them that were recorded. Was it just you and I?
Was it?
I don't remember.
Did we have someone in both?
I think we did. Yeah, I think we I don't remember. It was early in the morning that day, but we have one. So you guys will get a fresh episode. Even though everybody's enjoying time with their families, including us, you will have a podcast that week. So we want to let that, when everybody else is taking a break, you guys will have a fresh episode the week of Christmas and the week of New Year's. So
yes.
And we'll be here the day before Thanksgiving too.
Yeah, and then we have something fun planned for Thanksgiving with the community. So definitely stay tuned. And when we ask for, some videos, we definitely would appreciate that one coming on up. So I'll have to.
Chasen's going to lead the segment on Pimp My Toes, he said.
Mm-hmm.
That's according to what our extra AF is saying. He said right there, Jason's doing "Pimp My Toes," so we'll see what that
I don't
segment's
even know
all
what's
about.
going on anymore.
I don't know, but I think that's our cue, Brandy, to head on out of here.
I'm gonna call it a night.
All right, guys, we will see you next time for more Game Masters.
Oh, that was a good show. That was a long show. What are you doing here? The show's over. What are you doing? Go away. What are you doing? Do you see this? Look.
What are you doing in there?
Why are you here? The show is over. Go home.
Go away.
Get lost.
Oh my gosh. Just in our house?
Yeah, go away.